everybody? How you doing today? This is Ref from Refside Gaming, and I'm back with another video. Hi guys, need you to do me a favor, go ahead and smash up the likes. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely free. And don't forget to click that bell so that you can get a notification each and every time I upload a new video. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure you go back and watch any of my previous live streams, whether it be this dynasty here getting ready to start, and or any one of my team builder dynasties there on the channel. There is a playlist there for your viewing pleasure. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Guys, did you know that you can help support the channel? Well, you can do so by donating to $Refside Gaming at Cash App. Again, did you know you can help and support the channel? Well, you can do so by donating to $Refside Gaming at Cash App. And remember, any amount will be graciously appreciated. Alright guys, let's get into it. Guys, I want to introduce you to a brand new team builder league, and it's online. Well, for those of you who've been following my channel, you know I don't usually do them. However, you know, a few of my gamer buddies, we were online talking back and forth, and one of them threw the idea up, hey man, let's collab. And I said, well, not right now. I said, but in the near future, I may be interested in something. So here we are, guys. We got a startup league, guys, a started from the bottom league. So here it is, started from the bottom league, right? So what we did is, guys, I went and picked the worst 15 teams in the league, and we're all 1 or 1.5 stars. Okay, let's look over the rules real quick. All students will start in Conference USA, arguably the worst conference. Your school, you will not be able to pick your school. Your school will be picked by spin wheel. Check it out. For those of you who are interested in joining the league, we'll go live, just you and I, or you and myself and the rest of the crew, or the team, so to speak. These are all the schools that are left, okay? Georgia State, Middle Tennessee, Old Dominion, UTEP, who is that? South Alabama, FAU, FIU, Charlotte, Louisiana Tech, UConn, and Jacksonville State, excuse me. Okay, so what we'll do is, once you are accepted into the league and you accept the rules and regulations, we'll go ahead and spin it at random. There'll be no respins. And bam. Let's say, there you go. There's your team, right? So what we'll do is, once you get on there, you'll create your coach. You'll create your coach. And then you will set up your playbook as far as that or whatever. Now, there'll be no quitting after a loss. You need to recruit to get better, okay? So guys, you can only recruit players that are equal to your star rating, okay? If you're a one-star school, that means you can only recruit players that are equal to your star rating. The only exception in this rule is your school must be in a recruit's top 10. And I'm going to show you that here in a second on my recruiting board. Okay? And this also applies to the transfer portal. So at the end of the season, let's say you need to finish your roster up with some transfer kids. Well, you must be in their top 10 and or one-star recruits. Okay? Custom playbooks are allowed. Now, you can accept another coaching position only to a school that has 1 star. It should be greater. 1 star greater than yours. Like if you're 1 star, let's say you get fired. Like if you're a 1-star school, you can only accept a 2-star school position, head coaching position, okay? However, you can stay with that same school and you can move it into a different conference, but that's only after you win your conference championship, okay? You can move it into a higher rated conference only after your school wins that conference championship, okay? All non-conference games must be played against other user team. Make sense? Great. Glad I can help you. Don't you love it when two great minds think alike? I know I do. All right, now let's get into my school, guys. How about that? It's going to be Heisman settings, okay? You see Coach Firing is on. Coach XP setting is on the slowest. This is to ensure that your coach do not go on some astronomical climb in season one, okay? Player edit, that's commissioner only. I won't be editing no one. Injuries are on. Manual progression is 25%. Okay, pre-order bonuses are off. If in fact you pre-ordered the game, if you leave this on, guys, you know your coach will automatically get 100 recruiting points. And I'll be honest with you, to a point, and after me playing it for so long, man, it gets a little cheesy. And because there's no way your coach should be what? You're jumping from first game all the way to game number 8. You're already at level 20. No, that doesn't happen. Does not happen. Play call and play call limit is off. I turned them off. This is to ensure that you can use your entire playbook. You can run whatever play you want anytime you want to without being restricted. Some people do enjoy this, and that's fine. But for this portion here, the least we can do is let you have full control over your playbook. Quarter length will be 8-minute quarters. Accelerated clock is on. That minimum play clock is on 25 minutes. Now, if in fact you decide you want to join our dynasty and you accept all the rules and regulations, guys, pay attention to this one. Now, that accelerated clock, let's say you're trying to set up for a last second field goal. You better pay attention to this clock because you will run out of time. It happened to me already, and OMG. Anyway, moving on. Wear and tear is on. Now, normal tackle impact. Pay attention and keep up if you can. It's at 30. Catch, tackle impact is at 35. Hit stick impact is at 35. Cut stick impact is at 40. Defender tackle advantage impact 45. Sack impact 35. Block impact 25. Impact block impact 40. Now, per play recovery. I boosted this up to 75. Let me tell you why. If you're just playing like if you have this at 50 and just default sliders, let's say your player gets tired or winded for whatever reason. You ever notice why he takes so long to come back in the game? Because of this right here. I bumped that up to 75 per play. Now, per timeout recovery, bumped it up to 85. Because you all know, you take a timeout, he goes to the sideline, gets some Gatorade, maybe gets on the oxygen machine if needed, and he's back in there. Between quarter recovery, 85. Halftime recovery and week recovery, I got it at 100%. There's no reason why I should be winded for 2 weeks in a row, right? Right. In-game healing, I put that at 75, as same as per play recovery. You see them there. Now, max transfers, I put it at 30. Now, user player transfer chance and CPU, I left them both at generic at 55, so we get an even amount. Season experience, customized, of course. League advancement is management. And auto recruiting is off. Auto players progression is on. Therefore, you can still auto progress your players if you know how. If you don't, you can have to ask that question in the Discord. I'm sure someone in there will help you. User coach auto progression is off, right? Let the computer do their job. All right, sound good to you? It sounds great to me too. Don't you love it when two great minds think alike? I know I do. All right, looking at the gameplay sliders. Now, guys, what I did was I went and I imported Mat 10 sliders. If you don't know or are you familiar with Mat 10 sliders, let me help you out. You can go to the Operation Sports website, search Mat 10 sliders. He is one of the gurus over there that can help you out or whatever. Now, what we did was we imported these, but then we tweaked them to our style of gameplay so it'd be fair for everyone. I'll pause 5 seconds, let you take a look at this, and then you can screenshot this for your dynasties as well. All right, let's get into it. All right, QB accuracy 38, pass blocking 60, wide receiver catch 48, run blocking 50, Ball security, 50. Pass defense reaction time, 55. I bumped it up because, as you all know, at any given time, the computer will pick you apart in the passing game and you won't have a shot. He's throwing for 350, 400 yards a game. This is why. Interceptions, I bumped them slightly to 48. Pass coverage, I left at 50. Tackling, 45. Now, not only does this give the computer an advantage, it kind of, I guess you could say, seeing how well you are at tackling makes it a challenge. Yeah, you're right. Now, CPU skill. QB accuracy, 35. Bumped his down a little lower. However, look at pass blocking. I left that at 50. Okay? So you still got to play pass coverage. Wide receiver catching for CPU. I bumped it all the way down to 45. Run blocking. I left it at default 50. Ball security, left that at default 50. Now, pass defense reaction time. I bumped his down to 40 because we all know they be all over your receivers, riding his back, whatever. Bumped his interceptions down to 35. I bumped his pass coverage down to 48. Bumped the tackling down to 45. Now, I know in our dynasty we had a few guys already play a game. If in fact these were not accurate, I want to apologize. I did look at them double check, and they were slightly off, and I want to apologize for that. Now, special teams, I left field goal power, field goal kicking at 50. You can tweak these any way you like, guys. Just don't make it a habit and bump it all the way up to 75 and 85, because that's big time cheese. Come on. Now, punt power, I did knock up to 65. I left punt accuracy at 50. Kickoff power, 55. Okay? Now, injuries, I bumped it all the way down to 10. Therefore, injuries and fatigue is still on. However, they won't get injured as much, but injuries will happen. You'll see. I left fatigue at 50. Minimum player speed threshold, I left it at default 50, along with the other ones like catch, chance, scale, pass accuracy, pass strength, broken tackle, kicking accuracy, kicking strength, and of course, precipitation, movement, and penalties left that at 50. Looking at the penalties, okay. Offsides, bumped it up to 55. False start, bumped it up to 55. Holding, left it at 50 default. Face mask, bumped it up to 55. Defensive pass interference, bumped that up to 55. Now, offensive pass interference and kick catch interference is on. Illegal block in the back, I bumped it up to 55. Intentional grounding is on. Roughing the passer is up to 55. Now, roughing the kicker, running into the kicker, and illegal contact is on. So, it's going to be challenging to say the least. I want to challenge all you guys to put your slideys down to this, and then play a couple of games, and you get back with me and let me know what you think about these sliders as well. Because Matt 10 really did his thing over there, guys. Again, Matt 10 really did his thing over there. Here are other gamers that are in the league. Of course, you see myself, I got Kennesaw State. You see Darth Hefner, a.k.a. Tater Sports. He's ULM. He already played one game. He beat Arkansas State. Well, he lost to Arkansas State 31-24. Of course, Trucker Tone, Hardcore Trucker Gaming. If that sound familiar to you. He is Sam Houston State. He beat Western Kentucky. Legendary 225-649. He hasn't played yet. If you don't know him, get to know him as well. Just look for our logo, started from the bottom league. Texas Boy 1931. He won 22-17 over Northern Illinois. Now, in case you don't know, he is over on Twitch. That is his channel name over there. That is our guy, Earl Key. That's right, used to be part of Earn It and a few other dynasties there. So, all right, sound good to you? It sounds great to me, too. Don't you love it when two great minds think alike? So, all right, guys. So, listen, I'm going to go ahead and advance it. And, guys, listen, we are going to have a grand old time. I want you to come through and support all of us. Again, we are trying to run this dynasty all the way until the new release of CFB27. And if, in fact, you think you're challenged enough and you want to join our dynasty, hit me up in the comment section. I am also on other social media formats as well. Facebook, Instagram, and X, all under the same name, Refside Gaming. So, yo, Ref, I saw your video. I want to join your Dynasty. All we ask is that you able to either live stream to YouTube, Twitch, or some other social format, be able to record. So we need to see your recruiting board, right? Let me show you my recruiting while we are here. Now, remember the recruiting rules if you forgot. If you forgot, remember, I can only recruit 1-star players that because I am a 1-star, correct? However, the only exception to that is I must be in a recruit's top 10. So let's take a look at my board, okay? Let's go with the guys who I'm further up on their board. Or not, better yet, let's go to the last. So I got 31 guys, and you see I am in their top 10. So here's a 3-star left guard, for instance. Here's a 3-star QB. You see I'm number 5 on his list. On the left guard, I'm number 5 on his. Got a 3-star right tackle. You see I'm number 5 on his board. A 3-star will linebacker. I'm number 6 on his board. A 3-star free safety. I'm number 6 on his board. So you get the idea, right? Here's a left tackle, number 5 on his. Here's a right defensive guard. I'm number 7 on his. Here's a 1-star will linebacker. I'm number 3 on his. Here's a 1-star QB, number 4 on his list. 3-star D tackle, I'm number 2 on his. Another 3-star D tackle, I'm number 3 on his. Here's an athlete, 3-star. I'm number 3 on his board. Here's another athlete, 3-star, number 4 on his board. Here's a right guard, number 3. You get the idea, etc., etc. Correct? Correct. Let's go ahead and show you the rest of these before we move on. So there you go. Here's a cornerback. Here's a D tackle. Here's a 2-star will linebacker. See, I'm number 9 on his board, so I barely made it into his top 10. Here's a 2-star Sam linebacker. You see what I'm talking about? Here's a 2-star will linebacker. Here's a 3-star. You see I'm number 9 on his board. Here's a 3-star. Well, no, I got to let him go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so here's a 2-star wide receiver. I'm number 8 on his. So you get the idea. I think I left that guy on there for a reason, just to show you what I'm talking about. So here's a QB. I'm number 8 on his board. Here's a 1-star. And, of course, a halfback. Or is that he's an athlete. I am number 4 on his board. So you get the idea, guys, right? There you go. So, again, make sure you go out and check out all the rest of these guys. There's Darth Hefner. There's Trucker Tone. Hardcore Trucker Gamer. There's Legendary 225649. And, of course, Texas Boy 1931 on Twitch. So make sure you come and support us, guys. We're here. Man, we're ready to have some fun. We want to put out a great product for you guys. Come on and grow with us. And again, if you think you can do the challenge and you accept the rules and regulations of our league, we ask that you come on and bring it. Start it from the bottom league. Let's go. I'll give you 5 seconds to look at the rules. All right, a little longer than 5 seconds, but you get the idea, guys. Hit me up on either here in the comment section. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and X, all on the same name. So, guys, that is going to be the end of the video, man. If, in fact, you made it this far in the video, remember, you are the true GOAT, and that's G-O-A-T. It's Refside Gaming. I'm out. I'll holler at you. Peace out.